Hello, my name is Matt. I am part of the Bottom Tier podcast, and today we are going to be making a Commoner deck. Why? Because the Commoner Cup is closely approaching. If you don't know what the Commoner Cup is, Greg and I, we did a video, you can click up there, where we commentated over our local armory, where once a month we get together and do an epic battle of Commoner Cup. We do play Commoner every week, but there's one day where we do raffles, prizes, and just make it fun and have a trophy for people to sign. And so it's a really good time where we record everything. But I was thinking, what kind of deck do I want to bring for Commoner? Lately, I have been struggling a lot through our Commoner tournaments. We have a really cool rule where if a hero wins 1 week, it is banned for 3 weeks. So right now, Dramai, Icelander, and Chain are all banned for 3 weeks. A couple are almost up. So I think Icelander is going to be first, and then it's going to be Dramai and then Chain. So Icelander will be available next week. But for this Commoner Cup, those are the 3 that are banned. So I want to know what hero I want to do, but I thought, why not just be weird and let us make the god himself, the one deck that nobody really knows about. Kavdaen. Kavdaen, the Trader of Skins. Kavdaen is a very interesting hero. It's a merchant, and it's, you know what? No one plays merchant. It has a very interesting ability. It's probably really good for Ultimate Pit Fight, but there's really no things to do. But I want to try to make Kavdaen work. And so what is Kavdaen? Kavdaen has an ability of, he's a merchant hero. He has the ability, if you pay three resources, if a hero has more HP than any other hero, they lose 1 and create a copper token. Then, if a hero has less HP than the other hero, they gain 1. Go again. So you can be able to pretty much do 1 free damage to your opposing hero, and you're able to gain 1, which is really interesting. So I kind of like that. I like that ability. I think it could be kind of crappy to be able to do that to someone. So I like Kavdaen for that ability, right? Really good towards the end game. So what can we do here? Well, here's kind of our equipment suite. We have Talishar, the Lost Prince, Blossom of Spring. Talishar is the only weapon you can use because it's a generic, and you're able to bring 1 rare into Commoner. Blossom of Spring, destroy Blossom of Spring, gain a resource. Cracker Jacks. Yeah, destroy Cracker Jacks. The next attack action card you play this turn gets +1, go again. Hope Merchant's Hood. Shuffle any number of cards from your hand into your deck, then draw that many cards. We have the Iron Rock Gauntlet, Iron Rock Helm, and then Null Rune. If you don't have 3 AB, I don't know what to do with you. Luckily, Icelander's gone, so I won't run into as many wizards, but Kano is still out there, and he's scary and commoner. Last but not least, we have the Snapdragon Scalers. With this deck, I was thinking, what can I do? Like, what is the fun thing that I can do with this deck? And honestly, using Talishar, be able to kind of push over those breaking points would be great. But ultimately, I want to be able to go again as much as possible, and also kind of do some things involving dominate near the end of the game. And so right now we can see we have Brandish, where it attacks for 3, go again. My next weapon attack this turn gets +1. So I can really partner this with my weapon, because I can only attack 3 times, might as well make it bigger, right? I have Critical Strike. It's a good 5 cost, that 1 5 attack. I have Flock of the Featherwalkers, which again is 1 for 5, but also you can do Quicken. I have Nimble Strikes, which means I'm going to be running Nimbleism in this deck. As an additional cost, play Nimble Strike, you may banish a card named Nimbleism from your graveyard. If you do, Nimble Strike gains +1 and go again, which is fantastic. So I like doing the reds and the yellows because they get the 4 and the 5 breaking points. We have Nimbleism red, Nimbleism blue, just purely for pitch. Oasis Respite to be able to gain some health, which is going to be great, because if I decide to be lower, I want to make sure, like if I want to get a little bit higher than the other person, it could be useful for that. Overload. It's a dominate attack, so it's 3. This works great for Nimbleism. I want to be able to boost this attack and be able to make sure it's 4. And so Nimbleism is going to go into Overlord and give it dominate. Really great for endgame stuff because they could block out, which is 3, which is okay. I have Push the Point. If it last attack in the combat chain hit, Push the Point gains +2. Partners really well with Overload, so if I'm able to hit with Overload, then do Push the Point, it could be a pretty good combo. I have Ravenous Rabble, which we all kind of know and love. Trade in. When you attack with trade in, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. This is just for hand resource management. I have Razor Reflexes, reds and blues. Red and blue Scar for Scars, lead the charge, so I can be able to get some action points. And then I have this interesting card called Vigor Rush. Don't see it a lot. Wanted to give it a shot. If you have played a non-attack action card this turn, Vigor Rush gains Go Again. So this works great with Nimblism as well. And then we have Wounding Blow, just for pitch resource, and it's 0 cost. So that's kind of like what I was able to work with, because all of them have to be generic actions. So I'm interested to see how it goes. And so we're going to head over to Talishar, be able to do a couple, we're going to do a couple games, maybe speed through depending on what the video is like. And then we're going to see if this is going to be my next deck for the Commoner Cup. So I'll see you guys in a little bit as we go over to Talishar.com. All right, guys, we are here. We are playing against Icelander. So luckily, Kavdaen won't be versing Icelander at the tournament for the Commoner Cup, but just in case, we are going to make sure we just throw in our null runes so we can be safe. And let's just see how this goes. So let's check it out. We are very nervous about Arcane Barrier or Arcane Damage. So it just makes sense to be able to do this. We should be able to do really good turns, and I don't have to worry about block too much, so we should be able to pitch pretty well. So they're picking to go first, and let's check it out. Hopefully we can do well. All right, so let's see here. Am I going first? Oh, they chose me to go first. All right, I like that too. So I do have Overload, which is great. It can be able to, do Dominate, but they can block that pretty easily. So I think our best bet's going to go ahead and play Flock of the Featherwalker, pitching a Brandish, showing off a Scarf card. So we're taking for 5, we're getting a quick hit token, we're going to be able to arsenal our Overload, which would be great. They do start with 18 health, which is great. I'm so nervous about Icelander. It's going to be pretty scary, actually. Kavdaen probably won't do the best against Icelander, but hopefully we can get there. Icelander is, I would say, the meta for Commoner. It's scary for Commoner, so if I win this, then hey, good choice. All right, they are going to be blocking for 5. I'm going to go and pass. They are going to do reaction probably. Nope. They're going to choose an instant maybe. No. And I'm going to put Overload into my arsenal. Draw back up. I do have a blue, so we should be able to pitch for all of our null runes. It'll be great. They're probably going to arsenal pass, or they'll attack me, which either way works for me. So either way works for me. If I do activate Kavdaen's ability, I'll be giving them health, so it's not a real point with it. Alright, they are Aether Hailing me for... Oh, fair enough. Choose an amount to pitch to arcane damage. Alright, Aether Hail is attacking me for 3 arcane. I could pitch to block all of that. They are probably going to Waning Moon me, which is fine. I'll go ahead and do 3. And I'll push the button. Waning Moon for 2. I'm going to do 0. I'll go down to 18. They're all going to go ahead and arsenal, and then they'll play on my turn, which is great. And now we go. Now we go. I should have actually did 2 so I could have done Scar for free. But that's okay. We can totally do a critical strike if we so desired. Actually, we could Scar for Scar. We could critical strike first. Yeah, we'll do that. Quicken token has Go Again. They're probably going to instant right now. They're sinking below. Taking 1. Probably going to instant now, hopefully. I could have saved my blue for what's going to happen this turn. But we'll see. Nothing. They're taking it. we'll go to Ravenous Rabble. Here comes the attack, probably. Which they could get away with some damage. Ravenous Rabble is a good card. Probably one of the best generics out there. But I probably should be saving a card. I'm playing pretty reckless, just trying to do like heavy attacks. I don't even know what I drew yet. So, it could be coming in for like 2. But if I force cards out of their hand too, that's great. Yep, here comes Polar Blast. Target opposing hero may pay 1 if they don't. In their next attack, they gain Dominate. This turn? Okay. Oh, they drew a card. They gave me Frostbite. And then I get a Waning Moon for 3. I can't block any of that. So, they can gain Dominate all they want. It's gonna help me. But that also gives me a hit that might be a hybrid. So, pretty crazy. They may pitch and block 2 with their armor, which is totally fine. As long as we get rid of it. Honestly, I think the biggest mistake that happens in Commoner is that people don't actually bring the AB. So I'm stoked we have our 3 AB because that's super important. But from what I've experienced so far, a lot of people forget. And so it just makes it easier for Icelander to be able to go through and sweep. Oh, no reactions. Wait on me. My bad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pass because I don't really want to pay for that. And turn. And use their turn again. So, they are Anthony hailing me for 3 Arcane. Do I have a blue? I do have a blue. Do I want to use it? I don't know. They're at 13. We got a Critical Strike. We got an Overload. We have Push the Point. So if I make my Overload hit, that's good. But the only way I'm not going to be able to do that is that. So fudge. What do I do? I could pay for an Overload with that, or I could pay for the Razor Flicks with this Overload, and then I could pay for Push the Point. I think I'm gonna hit 0. I think I'm just gonna take this damage that's coming at me, and another Waning Moon. I'll take it. Yep. Okay. They're gonna end their turn. They Arsenal. And now we get to go. So we're going to go ahead and Overload. We're going to ensure this hits. They're going to be able to block. They block with an attack reaction. And we got 3. Go. Let's see them hit us with the they could do an attack reaction too, which would be great. They'll probably instant us for sure. No reaction. It has go again. 100%. Whoa, 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 whoa. That hit, didn't it? I played Razor Reflex. Oh, they quelled. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. So I think we'll put Push the Point in there and we'll just wait it out. So they didn't do anything. Just kind of a bummer. Aether S-Vein, deal 5 arcane damage. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I can only block 1. That is not good. Man, not good at all. I'll have to pay for everything, so 0 it is. Ooh, do I want to pay 2? No. Looks like I'm discarding Vigor Rush. Honestly, could have brought a Spring Tunic. They did great. They can't pay for it. They're putting a card in Arsenal. Super cool. Alright. Critical Strike is going to be that, but I could also pay for this and be able to do things, which I might end up doing. So we're going to go ahead and play Push the Point. Playing with Vigor Rush. And we'll see what they do. Attacking for 4. Nothing attacked ahead of time. And then we're going to pitch for Razor Reflex. I'm getting Cold Snapped. I get to draw a card. That's fine. I get a Frostbite. Cool. So I can't play Razor Reflex. 0. I'm not going to pay a resource. Can't be blocking under helmets, which is fine with me. No reaction, because in order to do that, I have to pay for my Frostbite. Yeah, they can totally do a Sink Below. That's totally fine with me. I like that. They could attack me with Waning Moon. I'm going to Arsenal Razor Reflex. Hopefully we will do something out of it next turn. But so far this is rough. Not doing great. I'm definitely getting Waning Moon for 3. Yeah, prevent 1. Use that. There we go. Right. Down. Down, down, down. I do have 2 blues this time. Amulet Device is played. What else is coming out? We have a Waning Moon for 2. Prevented 2. And here comes that. Alright, cool. So, I do have trade in, I do have that. I do have less health. Razor Reflex could go with that for it is just doing the same damage though, so I would rather just play with Scar for Scar, see what instant comes my way, be able to at least block 2 Arcane. Yep, we got 1 Frosting. We'll prevent 1. It will be Waning Moon though, for sure. That'd be dumb if they didn't. Which means we can definitely block 2, take 1, which is going to be fine. It's a tough match. Tough match indeed. Ooh, they're waiting for me to see if I do a reaction. Because if they can catch me on this. So I'm not going to do a reaction. I'll probably Sink Below then. Yep, they're Waning Moon. Good call. We can prevent 2, or we can, yeah. So we are down to 2 health. Ooh, snapback. I don't have it. GG. Good game. You know, Kavdaen not great against the wizard. Cool. That was rough. Well, as you guys saw, Icelander, icy. I'm very happy I'm not versing an Icelander in the Commoner Cup for sure. But Kavdaen is very interesting. Like, I don't have a lot of moves, and then like also realizing the blocks aren't there. So I may have to change a lot of things with the deck. So let me know, guys, what you think of the deck in the comments below. Will Kavdaen ever be good? Will we get some stuff in Dynasty? I have no idea. But if you notice something that you would change with the deck, just throw it in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully you get to see Kavdaen on the live stream for the Commoner Cup. So we'll see you guys later. Peace.